What if the biggest sporting event on the planet arrived in America, and instead of uniting people, it sparked a political firestorm? With the FIFA World Cup drawing closer, a growing controversy is now surrounding how international teams, referees, media members, and fans are being treated as they attempt to enter the United States. Supporters of President Donald Trump argue that strong border enforcement is necessary for national security. Critics, however, say the policies are creating barriers that could overshadow one of the world's most celebrated sporting events. And now, stories involving visa denials, travel restrictions, detained travelers, and concerns from international soccer communities are raising a question that nobody expected to be asking this close to kickoff. Can America successfully host a global tournament while simultaneously tightening access to the country? The answer could have major consequences, not just for soccer, but for America's image on the world stage. The FIFA World Cup is much more than a sports tournament. It's one of the largest international events in existence. Millions of fans travel across continents. Hundreds of journalists follow every match. National teams bring coaches, staff members, medical personnel, officials, and supporters from every corner of the globe. For decades, host nations have viewed the World Cup as an opportunity to showcase their culture, hospitality, and global influence. That's why the current debate has become so significant. The United States is preparing to welcome the world, but critics argue that immigration policies, visa procedures, and border enforcement measures may be making that welcome feel far less inviting than many expected. Supporters of the administration reject that criticism, saying the government has an obligation to prioritize security regardless of what event is taking place, and that's where the conflict begins. Over the past several months, reports have emerged involving international travelers connected to World Cup activities experiencing complications while entering the United States. Some fans claim they have faced lengthy visa delays. Others say their applications were denied despite having travel histories and previous international event attendance. Several soccer organizations and supporter groups have publicly expressed frustration, arguing that obtaining travel authorization has become increasingly difficult. At the center of the controversy are concerns that fans from certain regions may be facing especially high barriers when attempting to travel. The debate intensified after reports surfaced involving an internationally respected African referee who allegedly encountered difficulties entering the United States despite being associated with FIFA-related activities. That incident quickly spread across social media and international sports communities. Critics argued that sporting officials should be treated differently from ordinary travelers because they play an official role in the tournament. Supporters of the administration responded by saying that border policies should apply consistently regardless of profession or status. Meanwhile, concerns have also emerged regarding international journalists. Media organizations covering the tournament have reportedly raised questions about travel procedures and visa logistics. For a global sporting event that depends heavily on international media coverage, any restrictions affecting reporters naturally attract attention. And then there's another complication. Unlike previous World Cups hosted by a single country, this tournament involves multiple host nations. Matches are scheduled across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. That means thousands of travelers may need to move between countries throughout the tournament. Some observers worry that complicated visa arrangements could create challenges for fans and journalists attempting to follow their teams across borders. The logistical complexity is enormous. A fan may attend a match in one country, travel to another for the next game, and then return again days later. Even minor travel disruptions could have significant ripple effects. As these concerns have grown, comparisons between host nations have become increasingly common. Videos showing cultural celebrations and welcoming ceremonies in different locations have circulated online, fueling debates about which countries appear most prepared to embrace international visitors. Those comparisons have become a major part of the broader conversation surrounding the tournament. Public reaction has been intense and deeply divided. Many critics argue that sports should serve as a bridge between cultures rather than another battleground in political disputes. They believe international competitions work best when fans, athletes, and officials can travel freely and participate without unnecessary obstacles. Some soccer supporters worry that attendance could be affected if visa approval rates remain a concern. Others fear that international perception of the tournament could suffer if visitors encounter significant difficulties entering the country. On social media, many fans have expressed frustration, saying they spent substantial amounts of money on travel plans only to face uncertainty about whether they would ultimately be able to attend. At the same time, supporters of stronger border controls see the issue very differently. They argue that national security cannot be suspended simply because a major sporting event is taking place. From their perspective, every country has the right and responsibility to determine who enters its borders. Many conservatives argue that critics are unfairly politicizing standard immigration enforcement. They maintain that security screenings, visa reviews, and entry requirements are normal parts of protecting the country. As a result, the World Cup discussion has evolved far beyond soccer. It has become part of a larger national debate about immigration, security, international relations, and America's role in the world. So what happens next? That's the question everyone is asking. The first possibility is that concerns gradually fade. Governments, FIFA officials, and host organizers could work together to streamline travel procedures and resolve many of the issues currently generating headlines. If that happens, the focus may quickly return to the games themselves. History shows that major sporting events often overcome early controversies once competition begins. But there is another possibility. If stories involving visa denials, travel complications, or border disputes continue to accumulate, the tournament could face a persistent public relations challenge. Instead of discussing goals, championships, and star players, headlines could become dominated by political disputes. That would be a nightmare scenario for organizers. The World Cup thrives on celebration, excitement, and global participation. Any perception that certain groups are unable to participate fully risks creating negative attention that extends far beyond the tournament itself. There is also an economic dimension. World Cup visitors spend billions of dollars on hotels, restaurants, transportation, entertainment, and local businesses. Cities hosting matches are counting on those visitors to generate major economic activity. If attendance falls below expectations because of travel concerns, local economies could feel the impact. And finally, there's the international image factor. Major global events are often viewed as opportunities for countries to showcase themselves to the world. How visitors are treated matters. How smoothly travel operates matters. How athletes, journalists, officials, and fans experience the tournament matters. Whether one supports or opposes current immigration policies, there is little disagreement that the world will be watching closely. As the countdown to the World Cup continues, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. This tournament may be about much more than soccer. It's becoming a test of how sports, politics, immigration, and international diplomacy intersect in modern America. Supporters say strong borders demonstrate strength. Critics say openness is essential for a successful global event. The coming months will determine which argument resonates most strongly and whether the focus remains on the action on the field or the controversy surrounding it. For now, the world's biggest sporting event is approaching fast, and the spotlight is already shining brightly. The only question is whether that spotlight will illuminate unforgettable soccer moments or an international political controversy that refuses to go away. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest coverage. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm wide awake, scrolling through every move you make. You said I'm fine, yeah, classic you, but I know that line ain't ever true. Got your hoodie still in my room, smells like a cheap cologne perfume. Tryna act like I don't care, but your ghost is everywhere. You say we're good, but we're not the same. Now I'm dancing in the pouring rain. Thought we would forever, guess I was wrong. Now I'm just another sad love song. You left me on red, yeah, no reply. Got me overthinking every night. Was it real or just a vibe? Guess I'll never know this time. You said ride or die, and you dipped so fast. Now I'm stuck living in the past. Yeah, you played me like a game instead. Now I'm crying cause you left me on red. Cause you Your playlist still got my name, but you don't feel the same. That's insane. Posting pics like you're okay while I'm breaking every single day. You said no drama, no goodbyes, but you vanished like a lullaby. Now I'm staring at my screen like, what did you really mean? Every text I never sent, every word I still regret. You moved on like nothing's wrong while I'm stuck inside this song. You left me on red, yeah, no reply. Got me overthinking every night. Was it real or just a vibe? Guess I'll never know this time. You said ride or die, then you dipped so fast. Now I'm stuck living in the past. Yeah, you played me like a game instead. Now I'm crying cause you left me on red. Maybe I was just a phase, just a spark that fades away. But you were my whole damn sky. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye. Yeah, I'm done with your mixed signals, your late night, I miss your riddles. You lost me, yeah, that's your loss. Now I'm stronger, I'm my own boss. You left me on red, but now I'm fine. Got my heart back, yeah, it's mine. Wasn't love just a disguise? Now I see through all your lies. You said ride or die, but I survived. Now I'm finally feeling alive. Yeah, you broke me, but instead I found myself when you left me on red.